Like, you know, what are you working on next?
What school I'm going to send my daughter to. That's my next big project. And that's a project in LA, figuring out what preschool she's going to go to. Movie-wise, I just did a movie for the Farrelly Brothers, a little short film. And I'm going to do a movie probably in the summer with the Wachowskis, not brothers anymore, but the Wachowskis. A really interesting movie. That's going to also, sort of what they did The Matrix, sort of what they did for The Matrix. They have another really amazing idea that's sort of going to stretch our brains even further. And so I'm really excited about that. That's probably going to be in the summer. And that's with Tom Hanks and Natalie Portman.
Yes, ma'am, right here in the black. Yes.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Garrett.
Hi, Stephanie.
I want to ask you a question as an actor. In shaping your character, what part of that was your decision and what part of that was the director's decision as to how the character came into being? Like, what part of it was your choice as opposed to the director's choice?
Well, honestly, by the time the director got involved, I'd been living with it for a long, long time and had done a lot of research over the years. I got to research it slowly, if you will. But what I thought he brought to it, which was very important, was he was always my eyes, because I said to him in the beginning, my goal is to not overact this thing. It's easy to do that. There's a real seduction to do that, and it's sort of written in the material. So I would always tell him, just be the eyes and just don't let that happen. If you see, you know, me going that way, just, you know, like, come on back, come on, let's not. We decided not to do that. So he was really good at keeping it subtle and making sure I kept it subtle and true to what I had discovered about the people who suffer from this.
The gentleman in the white shirt.
Yes. Larry, I really enjoyed how you pulled us into the period with the cars, with the music, with the costumes. That really made it very real for me. However, that was just one thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
My fro? You didn't like my fro?
Well, there's an area code that says 323, and that wasn't out of 73. That's what we.
Well, damn, somebody should have told me that. I didn't know that.
Let's get researchers to double check that. So.
Now, where did you see 232? Through 232, where was that written exactly? Huh? See, I don't think it was there.
I think you got a call during the middle of the film. You know, I think you got a job in continuity.
Okay, I accept it. I accept it.
Yes, ma'am, right here.
Really?
For the research going into it and then actually performing it in those 25 days, how do you pull out of it?
Repeat the question, please.
She said how she's also performed this type of character, and she said, how do you do the research and then perform it for 25 days and pull out of the character, right? How do you not just live in it 24/7? Yeah, she said it's draining. And it is draining, but I've learned over the years, which I didn't know in the beginning of my acting career, how to leave it on the set and not take it home. It can be really damaging to bring these especially one like this, to bring this home would, whew, it wouldn't have been good. So I've learned how to sort of disconnect to that, and there's sort of some meditations and just some quiet things that I've learned how to do to sort of say hello and goodbye to characters. And for me, usually it's about, I put on a certain, for this character, it was a certain fragrance that I would wear that would let me know, okay, I'm her now. And I had one for Alice, I had one for Frankie, and something for the little boy. And that sense memory is sort of what sort of gets me in, and showering at the end and getting it off my body. And it's usually something that Halle, would never wear. I mean, in a million years would I wear, but I associate it with each character. And that really helped me a lot.
Yes, sir, standing in the back with the striped shirt. You have to speak loud, though.
I just want to say I think this was extraordinary, and I hope the process of getting it to the screen doesn't discourage you from doing more.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to just do 2 more. Ma'am, right here.
Hi. So, I mean, obviously this film was full of drama, but what I really appreciated were the little moments of comedy. Was that something that you knew you wanted to write in at the beginning of the process, or something that just developed over time?
No, I think I've learned, and a lot of it is from my own life experience, when things are really, really dour and down, there's always comedy. Great comedy comes from the darkest, darkest moments, or we wouldn't survive it. So I know how important it was to have those sort of respites. Not only because as an audience I knew you would need it, but I think it's real, it's true. That's really how life is. Nothing is always so completely dour that there's no, funny life moments. Life is happening all around us, no matter what we're going through. So that was really important to get some of those little moments in there.
Yeah, I love the moment.
Thank you for noticing them, because it was important to me.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I love the moment when you were standing in front of the chalkboard and he goes, "You're not alone." Yeah. You go, "Yeah." No, over here, I'm sorry. This is the last question. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Make it good.
Thank you.
I was wondering, you mentioned when you did Monsters Ball that you had someone to work with you on that character. Did you have someone to work with you on this role, and specifically with the dancing?
Yes. Are you a dancer? I did. I worked with the same choreographer that I worked with for introducing Dorothy Dandridge, and her name was Kim Blank. And I had just given birth, so it was a workout for me to try to do that scene. And she came in and helped me sort of dance, but also get it right for the time period, because it was really different. And not that I wasn't alive then, because I just was 10, and I really wasn't thinking about our culture in that way. So she helped me sort of get back to the things we were doing back then, and that, it wasn't really stripping, it was more go-go dancing that these kind of girls did, and times were a little more gentle, gentler then. So yeah. And yeah, I always work with, there's several teachers in this town that I still study with. Joanne Barron, I worked with a lot on this particular movie. Sometimes I work with, which I didn't work with on this movie, is Ivana Chubbuck. I worked with her on Monsters Ball, but this time I worked with Joanne Barron. She's one of my teachers.
Well, I want to thank you for being with us again.
Thank you.
And to congratulate you. And then you guys, honestly, I'm going to hold you to, you've got to tell everybody about this film, okay?
But just thank you from my heart for being here. I really, when I was having the screening, I didn't know if anybody would even show up. So I thank you from my heart for being. No, you never know. It's happened. It has happened.
We will always be there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again.